That's how Dan Avery does vocal warm-ups for Ninja Sex Party.
What, eating underage pussy?
Based.
He does do that.
What?
Based on what? Huckleberry Finn?
People just hating on him because he's getting pussy, man. Same thing.
Can you
with
hand me the
Christian.
or Edward Jim?
We're recording.
Special guest Andy. Hi, Andy.
Welcome to Dead on Arrival.
Welcome to Dead
Yeah.
on Arrival.
Welcome to Dead.
What episode?
So who watched
Seven.
that?
16.
This is actually episode 3.
When I was a small boy.
So who watched that scene in the SpongeBob trailer where the flap in his pants shows his ass?
I watched it 3 times. Yo, that was a callback to last
Oh,
episode.
yeah.
Watched it. I sat my white ass down and listened, man.
Whoa.
White ass. This is Andy.
You listened to his fucking
Me
butt
watching
flap pop
Baby's Kids.
This
Oh
is
fuck yeah! That's what's up.
Baby's Kids. It's animation.
It's
Yeah,
animation.
Animation.
I love that. This is
They're
Andy,
high-fiving.
Burgermeister. Andy, you want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, I'm Andy, the man with many monikers. Andy Burgermeister, the Sultan of Seamen, Girth, Wind, and Fire. Yeah, you know what's up.
I love Girth, Wind, and Fire.
Mm-hmm.
Andy, what's your biggest claim to fame?
My biggest
Saying the
it's the
N-word 10
video
minutes ago.
of Yoda going "Wah!" on camera. That video is probably gonna be the peak of anything I do, because that if you count the amount of times that video has been re-uploaded, it's been viewed millions and millions of times. I've seen comments from many different languages. My favorite one being a dude from Japan saying "funny noise," made me laugh, made me smile. Other than that, a whole heap of bullshit.
Wow.
Because if it's more than 2 seconds, nobody wants to watch it. That's just how life is.
Yeah.
Who fucking added in the epilepsy warning fucking tone?
Sorry,
I just
that
heard
was
it.
me.
I just heard a really sad.
I did too.
What are all of your claim to fames?
Ooh, that's a good question.
I made Mario Star Calamity.
My claim to fame
Yeah.
is damn shit. Hold on, I'm trying to think.
I don't know. I have to think.
I had a video that had 1 million views, but it was just I just ripped a South Park clip and uploaded it.
Nice.
What?
What?
Holy shit!
Oh, I know
I
yours,
South
Lily.
I know. Yeah.
The fucking Chicken Run Star Wars
No,
thing.
no, no. Listen. No, I know it's going to be really hard to believe that this was me, but I was the one who made the comparison of the evil villain in Chicken Run and Rey from Star Wars. So
Yeah.
hold that applause.
My
Okay,
claim to
wait.
fame is that a Twitter pedophile made me fan art when I was in the hospital before they got outed for being a pedophile.
Oh fuck
What?
yeah.
Wait, really?
Fan art?
Dude, for my birthday,
Yeah, they like
my-
made me fan art.
Whoa.
Me and my friend Nick, we used to make fun of Animator 320 a bunch, like
What's
just
his last
like
name?
these stats. And for my birthday, he commissioned him to draw me, and it
Dude,
made me fucking cry laughing.
Wait, talk about the thing with the pricing.
Yeah. Nick told me that when he commissioned him, he drew me with a Yoda puppet, and he just said, "Yoda counts as another character, so I'm gonna have to charge you an extra."
what?
I'm like, you. Fuck.
We used to be kind of friends with that guy.
Yeah.
I hate him.
He used to like float around in our circles, and we'd like give him
He's a
life
weirdo.
advice.
Wait,
He
who?
was in,
Animator
he was in the
320.
Muppet Club.
How do
Yeah.
I talk to girls? The teachers keep yelling at me.
I never interacted with him personally. I just knew him because he put like roommates characters in one of his episodes.
Yeah. I'm in
I'm
one of
kinda-
his
that's how I
things
knew him.
too.
I
I'm
was
kinda-
lied to.
I'm kind of the reason 320 had a Discord. Because I remember he DM'd me on Twitter once and was like, "You should get a Discord. That's where everyone's talking." He's like, "Okay, I'll do that."
Was he just a caveman and didn't know what Discord was?
Now he
He
still used
was a caveman. Do you know about his favorite video
Oh
game?
yeah.
What?
What
Like
is it?
rocks?
He said the only game he's ever played is Pac-Man.
But
the
not-
original.
Yeah,
Ow.
no, not the original. The Flash game of Pac-Man.
Yeah.
It would have been
Like
funnier
he's
if
never like went to a friend's house and played a video game. Oh wait.
It would be funnier if the only version of Pac-Man he played was the one for the Atari.
He said he had a Wii and he just never touched it.
That's
What?
so
All he
bad.
had was an Intellivision with no games.
Yeah.
Freaking Coleco.
Just played with the controllers.
He had a Commodore 64, but he didn't know how to type.
Or all these weird cryptic messages.
Do you think there's someone out there whose only video game they've ever played is Superman 64?
Probably.
I think about that a lot, actually.
Why? Why do you think about that?
Well, it's just sad, you know. It just really like I think about all the great games I played, and then I think about like some poor kid in Afghanistan that only had Superman.
I think about.
You ever think about that, where it's like in third world countries they still use VHS tapes, and like the movies they get is just like the dirt from Goodwill. So it's just like the VHS tapes nobody wants.
Right.
So it's just gonna be like Joanna Man on VHS.
Is it-
Like that's
They want
the only movie they
Do
ever
you
watch.
think there's anyone in like a
Oh my
third
God.
world, like any kid in like a third world country that's there's this really like out of print rare GameCube game, and then like it goes up for hundreds of dollars on eBay, and then there's just some kid in like Puerto Rico that has it, and he's just playing it every day.
Probably.
Think about that,
I know
but
I
it's
know-
just like he's not playing it. It's like the kid in Puerto Rico, he has Killer 7 on the GameCube, but he's just chewing on the discs.
No, you just use it as like
know what a
you use it
GameCube
as-
is?
Why
I
would
know
he be
it's like a
chewing on the
poster.
discs?
I know in
They
Brazil,
look like chocolate chip cookies.
What's going on?
and I know in Brazil the Sega Master System is still like really, really popular.
Yeah,
That's like
if
the
you,
most
if you try and pirate a game in Brazil, an undercover off-duty cop comes and shoots you in the head.
As they should. Piracy is bad.
A fucking citizen clothing cop comes and kills you, and then rides away on a motorcycle.
Citizen Kane.
Citizen Kane cop.
Yeah.
I was gonna watch that movie today, and then I was like, why am I gonna do
Citizen
that?
Kane.
Because it's in the bucket list, you know.
Oh yeah.
The bucket list?
Bucket list.
I would just live my life happily not watching it.
I've actually never seen it.
Yeah, the movie's scary. Don't watch it. It's freaky.
Why is it
Shout-
scary?
Like
Andy?
I closed my eyes all throughout my dinner with Andre because I was afraid something
Like,
scary
because
was
like the
gonna happen.
pictures move.
Exactly. It's like the people that watch 3D movies for the first time, where they just ran out of the theater.
Shout out to that one guy me and Fareez know on Letterboxd that has the review of Arrival of a Train at
Yeah.
Leviosa,
Yeah.
and it's just the review. It's just this is the scariest movie I've ever seen.
Yeah. Didn't
That's a
get to
good
see
question.
the ending. I ran out.
I may have shit my pants.
That's a good.
Dude,
That's
how like?
Oh.
Can you imagine how stupid you have to be 124 years ago to see that in a theater and be like, oh my god, and scream and run out of the theater thinking the train's gonna hit you?
Theater?
Stupid. That's the question. What's the most scared you've ever been watching a movie?
I was gonna
Uh,
say that.
Watching Buzz 3.
Doesn't.
Watching
watching no-
Lightyear.
Dude,
Is that a
imagine
movie?
imagine showing Buzz 3 to the people who went in to see Arrival of a Train at Leviosa 124 years ago.
Go to actually die.
What?
It's like those memes online where it's just like if you show Victorian kid like a picture of a piece of bread with the word fart on it, they'll die. And it's like no, they wouldn't.
I do think though, if you did like give a pilgrim like a warhead, they'd probably like be out of commission for a few weeks.
They would know what was happening.
Yeah, they would think their body was shutting down.
Yeah.
They think it's some like future way of killing people.
Yeah, they think it's just poison.
Just like damn, this beats the electric blankets.
They're like the scene in SpongeBob where Patrick's in the dome and he's like on all of his like on his hands and knees and it's just like
That's how I imagine going to the. That's how I imagine going to the past would be, because it's not like the same thing we have now. So you'd breathe the air and like get cancer.
imagine like a Native
Damn it.
American doing the
What?
cinnamon challenge
Why?
from like 200 years ago.
Imagine giving like an ancient Rome. Here's a bottle of Coke and some Mentos. Here, put this in your mouth.
Wait, just Coke, so it wouldn't work.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
Diet
It
what
has to be Diet Coke. Yeah.
No,
what
it
were
doesn't.
what were some like elementary school trends you used to do? One of them used to be
Stabbing.
One of
That
them
was
used
fun.
to be the eraser one, where you'd rub the eraser on the back of your hand and you'd fucking scar you.
I would do the one where you would put you would like wipe your arm with like an ice cube and like make it numb and then put salt on it.
Like,
What?
What?
What the fuck trends are these? You're just hurting yourself.
Or like my sister would give me Indian burns.
Hmm.
Those
What
were
a
the
trend that
worst, dude.
was.
I don't know.
That's the
stabbing
one
was
where you
cool.
grab someone by the forearm and twist their arm.
Fucking
I
hurt.
think I still have the scar from the eraser fucking thing.
Dude,
How
Avery, do you
wait, how do you
remember?
get a scar from erasers?
Well, you gotta rub it really fast in the back of your hand.
My sister used to do the thing where you would like hold your breath while squatting, and then you would stand up and it would make you pass out.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I don't know if this is a trend or not, but
I wanna watch
everybody
you
that
do
walked
that.
out of Coach Ramon's office like walked funny. Like I don't know what to say.
Avery, you remember the day in 5th grade where everyone was giving each other purple nurples?
No, but I remember Slap Ass Friday.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And there's also like Pantsing Wednesday or
Fuck.
something.
Slap Friday is the
Yeah,
gayest thing I've ever heard.
That's when you would run around. You would run around with like both your hands like covering your butt, so no
Yeah.
one can slap you in the butt.
There's a day in 6th grade middle school where there's like a pantsing apocalypse. You had to like run out of the school.
What?
The last sort of trend I participated in is getting like firecrackers and putting them in the toilets at school so they would explode.
Hell yeah.
I remember one time I just walked into the school bathroom and I just saw 3 kids destroying a urinal with hammers. Like,
Hammers.
These kids are
Hammers.
badass. You got their
Show that
numbers.
urinal.
The ET tweet.
Take that urinal.
did you guys
Andy-
ever like when you were in school? Did you guys ever have the thing happen to you when you're in a stall and some kid just gets like paper towels and fucking runs it over like the tap and then throws it in the stall so it hits you in the face? And you all
No.
wet?
No.
No,
That
but they in my school they used to like throw them on the ceiling
Yeah.
and just make art with it.
Art?
Art.
Dude, in middle
Fucking
school
Sistine
during
Chapel with that shit.
in middle school during lunch for like a few months, a group of kids had this like concoction planned where they would like go into the bathroom and like shit and piss, like all of them would do that, and then they would pour like food in it and milk and just create like a witch's like melting pot.
Yeah.
Dude,
Oh,
That's
yeah.
exactly what I was
People-
thinking.
people
Just a
do that.
witch's brew.
People did that at my school.
And
They would like they would
Yeah.
make themselves throw up in it, and
in middle school, me and Wayne would do that fucking every day at lunch.
then
We
God.
create like masterpieces with the food.
We didn't do it with the toilet, but like we
Not
we
over the
did
toilet,
fucking-
yeah.
you didn't put it in the toilet bowl and shit on it and piss on it. And
No.
throw up on
No.
Put it back on the
Dude.
plate.
it. Oh man.
Andy,
I just-
what's the Andy, what's the worst thing you've ever done in school?
Oh my god, can I say that here? Okay, I'll tell this story because it's funny, but when I was a kid in middle school, I saw online it was just like these funny dumb instructions that you weren't supposed to do. It was just, put a zip tie on the trigger of a Febreze bottle and it'll continually spray. You could just throw it in a bathroom.
Oh.
So I thought that would be
Uh.
funny. So like during lunch where the boys' room was the most busy, I did that, but I screamed fire in the hole.
Dude.
Oh my
And
That-
I just
that's-
started running while I just heard them screaming.
Axe
And
bombs were
then-
the goat, man.
And it's like they recognized my voice, I bet, or just like, you know what, this is the doings of Andy.
Dude,
Doing
I
to
remember
I got
it- I-
suspended.
when I was in I think it was middle school, we had a teacher who like halfway through the year, I guess someone like sprayed like perfume or something, and they got so fucking mad. They were like, "I have asthma, and that aerosol shit that can fucking kill me."
Oh yeah.
And then not even like it wasn't even till the end of the class that someone threw an axe bomb into the room.
That's fucked
Oh
up,
my
man.
God.
Badass.
I had a teacher with the same. He was like allergic to perfume and stuff.
It was like every other week an axe bomb would go off in like the boys' gym locker or.
It's fucked.
Was it someone here who had the teacher that didn't like a certain name, and if he said it, they
Yeah.
freaked out?
Debbie.
Yeah,
Debbie.
that was me and Avery's 5th grade teacher. Our 5th grade teacher on the first day of school, she said, "Whatever you do, never say the word or the name Debbie in my class." And then she never explained it.
Oh,
Okay.
And then one day someone did say Debbie, kind of like in a different context, and she flipped the fuck out. I don't know
Probably
what
'cause
that
her-
was. That ever was. I don't know.
It's probably because her friend Debbie fucked her husband.
That's weird.
Dude, imagine fucking bringing some like little Debbie snack cakes to school, and then your friend's like, "What are you eating?"
Yeah.
Say,
And the
you're my
teacher
favorite
murders
teacher.
you.
These are for you.
This is for you.
And then she gets mad. You're like, "Don't be such a Debbie Downer."
Yeah.
Well,
I remember one time in that same class, there was this one kid who, whenever we had recess, he would get the fucking like blue hard plastic wiffle bat and just completely go around and just fucking destroy everybody with it.
Yeah.
And by
can
and by everyone I mean just me and Freeze and no one else.
Yeah.
I can imagine somebody in class talking about the baby, but she's like, "The baby, Debbie? What are you talking about?"
The baby.
Is that Debbie in Pig Latin?
Pig Latin.
Freeze.
Yes.
You can cut this out if we've talked about it before, but I don't remember. But have you talked about the kid that stepped in the anthill and said "alley-oop"?
Yeah. That's Alan. He was some kid.
Oh, Alan.
We probably talked. Well, whatever. In freshman year of high school, my first class was gym, and the first thing that happened when I walked in the locker rooms on the first day was this Asian kid. He was going around telling everybody that his birthday was 9/11, and he was like, "I make Minecraft renders for a living," and whatever. And then he was just such an interesting figure that I started documenting everything he would say. And the best was some girl was playing basketball, and he stole the ball and said alley-oop and threw it at the net and then missed. And then he ran into a gigantic ant pile and like screamed George Bush out of agony.
Was this kid one of those idiot savants without that pesky savant?
I don't know. He was so strange. It seemed like he was doing it on purpose, but I don't know why you ever would.
Dude, if you're like developing a character bit like that in
Yeah.
high school, you should be like considered a genius.
Yeah.
What's the worst thing you guys have ever done in school? Like either like in general or to
Wasn't
another
that already a
person?
question?
No,
Yeah,
only Andy answered it.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to think.
I don't know,
Mine, I think, mine's not too bad, but
Mine's not bad at all, but
I
it
know, but I
haunts me.
can't say it.
Mine is there was this kid who would always sit in front of me at like the last period of the day, and he always wore this stupid ass hoodie. It was just a normal hoodie,
Oh, yeah.
but
my God.
he would just wear it every day, and he had the same shirt under too, so I don't think he ever changed clothes. I don't know, but I had sunflower seeds from the lunch period, so I just took the whole bag and dumped it in his hoodie.
Oh,
And then
yeah.
And then the bell rang. We went home and came back the next day. And in that period, the sunflower seeds are still there. And I was like, no fucking way, dude. and so another day passes. He comes back without the hoodie, and he's like, dude, someone put fucking sunflower seeds in my fucking hoodie. And I was like, that's incredible. Who did that?
I thought you
What?
were gonna say the story where you dropped lice in somebody's hair because you didn't like them.
No, I wouldn't say that's mean because they deserved it.
What?
Like they absolutely deserved it.
What?
deserve
Did they make
it.
fun of you for having lice?
No, they were just like an asshole kid. And one day I had lice. I found out I had
What
lice.
they
at, like,
do?
They were just like a bully. They were just a mean guy who would always make insults and remarks and would always be snarky. So I just like at the end of the day I was like, oh shit, I have lice. And but it was too. You know how schools are like, if you go to the nurses, they're like, school day's almost already over. I can't go home.
Yeah.
It was like that. So I just went back to class and I picked a few out my hair and I just sprinkled it in his.
It's fucked up though.
Man, I would do it again in a heartbeat. To that guy specifically.
To that guy. He sucked that bad.
Damn.
I don't know. Everything I got in trouble for really wasn't a big deal.
Yeah.
Did you ever tell the story about how you had porn on your phone
Wait,
at
what?
school?
That's really the main thing I was thinking of. I was just taking a video in the lunchroom. Our fucking friend was doing like a jackass bit where he like throws himself onto a table or whatever, and I was the one in trouble just because I filmed it, and they were like, you're not allowed to film in school properties. And I was like, what the fuck? And I legit got a full day of school suspension for that.
Huh?
Yeah, that was in middle
God.
school.
But you have to also add in the porn.
Yeah, well, yeah, they wanted to
You
check.
what?
They wanted to check my phone. So, what
Yeah,
happens?
porn.
What happens when you check a 14-year-old boy's phone?
You saved porn?
That's the
Yeah.
craziest part about this story to me is that you saved porn.
Well, my.
well,
Ooh.
go ahead. Go
No.
ahead.
No, how about you go? Okay.
Oh, really? Okay. So, it's not that bad. Like in the, but it's like, all right. So this happened to me while I was a sophomore in high school. Basically, there was a project where, if I remember correctly, you had to like give people like a song to like research about. Um, and it was like random. So like, you would pick a song, or like you would pick a song, and then you would put it into like a jar, or whatever, get shuffled, and somebody would pick one out. Anyway, me and a friend did this where we put a song from Pink season, Filthy Frank,
Oh no.
No.
and my song was Rice Balls. So I forgot what my friend's song was, but it was something from Pink season. Anyway, the next day or a few days later, our teacher sat us down because one of the people who got it, like I guess like told on us. Of course it was a girl. They get offended the most. If it was a guy, if it was a guy,
Damn.
if it was a guy, like nobody would have cared because we don't talk about the lyrics in the project. We just like talk about the song itself. If you know what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, so he talked to us. He was like, "Boys, this is highly unlikely. The lyrics are not school appropriate." I mean, to be fair, he was right. I didn't really think about the lyrics all too much when in the song. Like one of the lyrics for Rice Balls is like, I shove fingers in pusses and act
Oh,
something like that. Anyway, yeah. And then we pretty much got a full day of out of school suspension, and then
What?
2 days in school
What the
suspension.
fuck?
What, 3 days?
Yeah,
Just for that.
Oh
Just
my-
for
yeah,
that?
just for
It's
that.
10th
Like,
grade.
that's how
Who
mild-
fucking cares?
right? That's how it's like super mild, and we got like suspended for that.
Oh my god.
Okay, this ties into my thing. I don't think I can say the worst thing I've done in school, but a funny thing that happened my last year of high school was me and my friend were in government class, and I think I was out sick for the week, and he was finishing up a group presentation we were doing. I forget the context, but I remember one of the things he put into it. He put in the song "All Right" by Kendrick Lamar, which uses the N word like multiple times.
Yeah.
So I'm in government class, standing up in front of the entire class, really awkwardly, as the entire class is sitting there blank faced as the song is loud as possible, and our government teacher, who this like bald little like pinhead, is sitting there with his eyebrows like whoa, the whole time. And then the teacher, all the other teachers down the hall, like, who the fuck is playing that? And then the teacher from the room right next door came in, yo, is that Kendrick? And then started dancing in the fucking doorway and left.
Yeah, my senior year English teacher had a Kendrick song as his ringtone too. The Blacker the Berry.
Dude, that reminds me of you know how like sometimes like when it's like near the holidays or something, and to just pass time, your teacher allows like the fun class activities. You don't have to actually do work.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
One of them was we were doing hangman, and we couldn't think of our own words. We had to pull them out of a hat,
Boring.
and so I had the word noggin,
Oh
Oh
no.
my god.
and it got to the point where there was an N and two G's, and like half the classroom was looking at me like, "Bruh?"
no.
Is
And
there
I
a
was
letter-
like, guys, just keep guessing. I swear."
Just keep guessing.
is there a letter
That kid's
O?
like, not cool, man.
Is there like there's a letter O? No. Keep guessing.
The letter I.
Okay, now you're just the Simpsons movie guy.
I also, whenever we'd have a substitute in my, I want to say 7th grade, like science class. I had that was like the one class where I had the most like amount of friends in it, and so whenever we'd have substitute, we'd go to like the 4 opposite sides of the room, like the 4 corners, as far away from each other as we can, and we'd play like the same song on our phones at really low volume. So like the teacher would be like, "Where the fuck is that coming from?" And then when they would get like hot, someone from the other side of the room would play it louder on their phones, and then they turn around and go to the other side of the room, and then that would happen. And
That's
I
clever.
think we did that for like every substitute teacher until one of them was just so deaf they didn't hear anything at full volume on her phone.
In high school, my friend Nate used to pretend to be every time we had a substitute, and like he'd just get away with it. Like I remember we had this one really fat, ugly substitute teacher. She was a chick, of course, but like Nate's just in his chair with his hand on his chest, going yeah, and then of course, like she doesn't know what to do. She's just like hi, are you? Like you're talking to a puppy, and he would just take that opportunity to just insult them, and he'd get away with it. Like specifically with this teacher, he'd be like, yeah, you look like Shrek. Just like what are you gonna do? Yell at her? Kid, like you look like a monster, even more of a monster. She was ugly.
Right.
That's a shitty story.
Dude, I had friends in middle school that would bully this one kid. And I never participated, but on the same hand, I never intervened.
Look, I'm just saying, like, I tell all my friends, don't bring your autistic family members near me, because when they start mooing like a cow, I'm gonna tip them over like one. That's all I'm saying.
That's so cool.
I think this is our best guess yet.
Andy, say the N-word.
No.
No.
No. I can quote Pulp Fiction. Yeah, I get the best coffee.
Shit,
I never got to say the worst thing I did in school.
Oh my god.
So it's
What a
not
guy.
even bad. It's not even a bad, but it
You
just
stole a
haunts me.
pencil?
It just haunts me because I was always a goody two shoes, so it fucked me up. So I have a best friend, and she was in the same class as me in 5th grade. And do you know that like fake currency elementary schools would do, where you gotta collect it and then you can buy like the stupid shit during lunch?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We'd call them store tickets because our mascot was an eagle. And my friend was looking out the window, and she's like, "Yo, they just dumped a bunch of store tickets in that trash can. So we're gonna go dig in that dumpster and take all of them, and we're gonna be rich." And I'm like, and then like school ends, we do that, and like of course some like annoying ass teacher sees us, and she's like, what are your names? And we're like, and then I was like fucked up the entire day. Like I couldn't sleep at night. I was like, oh god, what's gonna happen to me? Like I didn't know. And
what's gonna happen?
and then the next day, like I was in the office just because I was late. I was getting a late slip, and my teacher happened to be in the office doing something, and I just waved hi, and he's like, "We got something to talk about after class." I was like, "Oh my god, dude!"
Dude, that's the worst.
And
You're a fucking monster. I don't want anything to do with you.
and so he pulls me and my friend to the side. He's like, "You guys are thieves," and he tells the whole class that there's thieves in the class, and
what?
And we're like, "What the fuck, man?"
That's a bit much.
Like you committed some awful crime.
Yeah, and he told us that we're going to have to, for the rest of the week, we have to stay after class and clean the classroom for an hour.
What?
Yeah.
An hour?
Yeah, and so I was a very good, like, honest, goody two-shoes kid, so I went with the punishment. Well, literally half of the day, like, there was another girl that was in trouble too that had to do the same thing. I forgot what she did, but both her and my best friend fake, like pretended they were sick so they could leave early, and they literally ditched me. So I was the only one cleaning the classroom, and the teacher felt so bad that he just like. He said, "Listen, I know you're a good kid, so I'm just going to drop this punishment for you, and your friend just has to deal with it for the rest of the week."
Dickheads.
Dude, that's the worst whenever you do something and then, like, it carries on to other periods.
Yeah.
Like, I remember one time I just said fuck in class, like, accidentally, and, like, I heard about it from literally every other teacher I had. where they're just like, I
God.
heard what you did on the at 7th period. You're not going to be doing that in my classroom.
What the
Oh
hell?
my god.
Like, bro,
They snitched.
calm down. Yeah, they like, damn.
Yeah, Lord.
Dude, that same thing
remember-
happened in 7th grade. Me and my best friend Lauren, all we did was like talk once in class and got in trouble for it. The teacher never fucking let that go. Like there was like this other bitch in class that would talk up a storm and would get so many warnings and wouldn't get in trouble. But the one time me and my friend talked, the teacher separated us. He would get us in trouble if we even looked at each other. He told literally the entire like teacher crew that we talked to each other. So I was literally in another class and we decided to sit next to each other and like, oh, I've been hearing stories about you two. So we had to fucking sit separately from each other. I was so mad.
Jesus.
Yeah, like what the fuck?
You should have told him, like, yo, why are you talking about, like, kids in the teacher's lounge, you freak?
I got reminded of a story when I think I was legit in preschool, and we had this teacher, and her name was Mrs. Lipscomb, but everyone called her Lipscomb.
Let's go.
Everyone called her
Mrs.
Lipscomb, but she fucked. Yeah. But everyone
That's a
called
South
her.
Park name.
Yeah, everyone called. I know, right?
Chokes on dick.
Everyone called her Lipscomb, and she fucking hated it, but she deserved it because she was a bitch. I remember one time, it was like playtime or like recess or something. I vividly remember going up to her and I was like, Mrs. Lipscomb, why do none of the kids want to play with me? And I think she legit said something like, because you're like ugly and stupid and you like sneeze everywhere and shit. She's a rude ass fucking teacher. I think she got like suspended from school for a week for saying that. She was so fucking
Jesus.
weird too. I remember the last day in preschool, she invited her daughter in, who no one knew, for her birthday party, and we all ate cake and we watched the Obama inauguration.
Happy birthday, kid. God, what a
Yeah,
lame.
dude, I
No one
remember
knew
how-
who the fucking kid was.
I had to learn about Obama becoming president by the teacher reading us President Duck.
President Duck.
Resident Duck.
Like that was
sounds
her
like a
idea
dumb-
of introducing the idea of a president to us in kindergarten.
I remember we watched it on TV, like, when it happened. God, President Duck.
What happens in
God.
President Duck?
Sounds so dumb.
The duck becomes
Got
president.
shot.
What if like
2
30
X's
years
in the
from now-
bathtub.
what if 30 years from now a duck actually ran for president and they're
Dude,
being serious about it?
You know, I think that'd be impossible.
he's just a
That's
really
like-
smart duck.
And they make a racist joke about a duck.
That's like a joke I'd hear like 4 years ago. When people, Donald Trump is such an awful president. Even a dog could be president. I don't like Donald Trump, but like, shut
You
the
hear
fuck
that,
up.
Fido?
Dude, that's such a good scene in a movie. Just like, there's no way a dog could be president, and then it cuts dun 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 dun.
finally.
dun.
His tongue's out.
President Duck.
I don't support Trump.
His tongue's out and he's happy.
I don't support Trump. Oh, guess it's opposite day, Izzy. You fucking
Ooh.
racist.
No.
Yes.
I'm gay. I like dick, so I'm good.
Yeah, thanks for sharing. I really need to know that. Well, thank you. I'm writing that in my dream journal.
You're white.
I remember that
To the principal's office and get him expelled.
that scene made me so angry as a kid. I would watch the TV with like my face all pierced and my fists all balled up, and I'd grind my teeth because it made me so mad.
Whenever I would watch
Yeah, I don't know
an
why.
episode of SpongeBob where like Squidward's really mean, I would always punch the TV.
Squidward's really
Like the
mean.
fucking Black Flag album cover, just
Yeah, but it was like a CRT TV, so my little boy punches didn't do anything.
Andy, do you know the story about the kid who would stick his dick in a glass of like lukewarm water when he saw the girl from Phil the Future?
What?
yeah, that's me, man.
Don't say that.
Yeah,
There's a-
that's me. Speaking of
there's-
another Disney show.
There was a famous story that someone told the first time they ever got horny is when they saw the girl from Phil the Future on TV. So they go microwave a glass of like water, make it like lukewarm, and stick their dick in it.
Oh.
That's how you do it.
What
How
the
else are you
fuck?
supposed
That's
to
how
do it?
everyone's supposed to do it.
Yeah,
Everyone.
you're the odd one out here. Like everybody else does that.
No, I'm Jaden Animation.
Shut up. That
Dude, I
that
love-
dude just ruined that term for everybody with
I-
his new Netflix show.
Yeah, why
That's
did you
gonna-
get a Netflix show? You fucking.
fucking chain. It looks so cool.
Who the fuck cares about hot
When-
dogs? I can't wait to
No,
get hot
like
dogs.
that was my first question. It wasn't that this looks like shit. It was just who wants this.
Whenever Jaden Animations came out as asexual, I spent like 3 hours just looking at all the replies, being like, no.
just punching their walls. Just,
Yeah, all the people who draw like porn of this real life person. No!
Can't believe it's
supposed to lose my virginity to you, my queen.
It's so funny when how you can see people who are just complete losers. Like, I think one point Jaden Animation says like she doesn't really care that people draw porn of her, and that like the people who do that took that as being like, no, Jaden endorses it. We can do it all the time.
Yeah.
And whenever someone's like, this is kind of like really weird, they'd be like, no, but you're honest, she said it was.
Why? I like how you make him sound like one of the clone Robbie Rottens.
Yeah, technically, yeah.
Well, technically, yeah.
Yeah.
Drawing porn of real people.
Dude, I remember there was this kid I knew in middle school that would draw just like hairy posties on textbooks.
Oh my god.
Harry.
I mean, you could say my name. I don't mind.
That was the first time someone was like, dude, you want to see this? And I was like, no way.
Were they actually like good, or were they just like crude like V's?
No, they were like
They were
like
the real deal.
they were like sideways eyes, like human eyes, you know, the sort of like oval shape.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what's up. It's kind of accurate. All the kids I knew, they were dumb.
I think it's just tradition for every textbook in an American school to have a big dick drawn in it somewhere.
Whenever what I would always do is, you know, to take the side of the book, like where it's all like the pages and you can flip through them. I would just draw my name and draw like graffiti.
Oh yeah, I do that too. That was awesome.
I used to draw like crude goatsy like aliens. I called them goatsy aliens because they were just aliens with one eye like Mike Wazowski, but like it would look like a spread butthole with the two arms.
Did you guys ever? Sorry, did you guys? I just want to say this.
No, what?
Do you guys ever see the one post about like how the N gauge was supposed to be like a fucking shitty side project, and the person who designed it was a joke to mimic Goatsy?
Oh yeah.
No, I love that.
I just got a DM from one of my friends that just said they said I'm high as fuck right now. Gay Family Guy, would it work? Like Cleveland Show, but with gay guy.
You should send them.
Would it work?
Hold on.
Would it work?
Like
it work?
Cleveland show?
Yo, motherfuckers,
You should send
watch
them
the
this
Cleveland
gift.
show. I sat my white ass down and listened.
What gif?
Just scared the shit out of it.
I always love.
I'm gonna do that.
Wait, send them like the Incredibles like really loud video.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that movie,
Oh my
dude.
god.
Dude, you know about Las Porno Sin Son?
No.
What?
Oh my god.
Can't say I do.
It's an Argentinian, I think, like Simpsons parody. It's badass.
Guys, I know what we could. I found some information we could talk about real quick.
What?
What?
Team Gear won Splatfest based.
Wait.
I was on Team Gear.
It
I
did?
don't wanna talk about Splatoon.
Yeah, Team Gear won.
No, it didn't.
Oh fuck
It
yeah,
did.
baby!
Hell
It didn't.
yeah.
Team
It
Fun
did.
won.
No,
Well-
Team Gear won.
I'm gonna
Team
check it
Fun
right now.
won.
I'm gonna check it right now.
I already saw.
Oh.
Yeah, Team
Oh,
Gear,
baby.
baby.
Man, imagine
Who's
paying
playing
$60
music?
for a game where you shoot at the floor.
I honestly thought you were about to say.
Andy,
How
you
dare
can't start
you?
Splatoon discourse in here. Everyone loves that game.
No, Andy, I thought
Except
you were
for
about
me.
to say.
You know why?
Why would you pay $60 to play a game where you shit?
Dude, don't shit your pants simulator. That's a money worth paying money for.
Don't
Yeah.
shit your pants challenge. I would have lost that in middle school.
Oh, results, let's go.
Oh, that's what we should do. Someone, Andy, do you have a poop story?
Oh
you can
yeah,
tell?
it's been a while since we've done one.
A poof store. The dude that stalked me, he told me two that were funny. I don't really have any like funny ones myself, but he does. He did. I mean, but what the funniest one though is he's from Canada, by the way, and he got locked in his shed for some reason, and like he just thought he was gonna die, so he just like shit his pants. And then, like 5 minutes later, his older brother was like, "Hey, are you in there?" And I really don't know the logic. It's just like, if I'm gonna die, might as well shit.
Yeah, what?
It's like usually that happens afterwards, like with Rick and Morty ish.
Was the last podcast when I was asking about the video of the toddler shitting his pants while watching?
Yeah,
TV?
yeah. Did you find
Yeah.
it?
I didn't find it.
All right, cool.
It's like bubbling out of his pants. Like Cauldron Bob.
Bubble.
And it's like spilling onto the carpet.
Can you stop?
It's
Bubbling.
funny because if the video starts like the back
like
of his head,
chili.
it just looks like a little toddler watching
That's
SpongeBob.
like when
Then
you-
it pans down.
That's like when you let the soup pot overheat
Boil.
on the oven.
Oh yeah, and you take a nice big whiff because it smells so good.
And it sounds like Pop Rocks.
What?
It's like when the cauldron, you're a witch. Ha, get it? Yeah.
Pop Rocks.
I thought you were gonna say Paw Patrol.
Paw Patrol.
Paw Patrol.
I remember when I first heard the name Paw Patrol, I thought it was Papa Troll. So I thought it was just a show about like a fatherly troll. And I thought it sounded awesome, and then I saw it was about a bunch of dumb dogs that I want a Michael Vick. So like,
I can't believe they got a theatrical movie.
They're getting
was-
another one,
it
right?
was fucking awesome. I bought out the entire theater so I could see it by myself.
I believe you, Mike Tyson.
I love those fucking dogs. That was so much crazy shit.
That's not Mike Tyson. That's fucking what's his name? Ralph Bakshi from Adult Party Cartoon.
That did sound like Ralph Bakshi, yeah.
I like shitting my pants on.
Johnny!
Johnny! I like.
I love how you say Ralph Bakshi from Adult Party Cartoon as if he's not a real
Yeah.
person.
What the fuck?
It's like,
I know.
Mike Tyson from Mike Tyson Mysteries.
Well, because in the cartoon his voice is more exaggerated. He don't sound like that in real
It's
life.
just
does
his
he?
normal voice.
No,
That's literally how he
normal voice
sounds.
like. Yeah.
Oh, so he's
He
just
just
broken.
sounds like he just smoked an entire pack of Lucky Strikes as a baby, and it affected his voice forever.
He's funny.
I love him. He's a good man.
He's a good aunt.
He's a good egg.
He is a good aunt.
Yo, I'm gonna need some Uncle Depressants real quick.
Oh my god. Uncle Depressants. That was the best joke of 2020.
Shut
Kenny
the fuck
versus
up.
Spenny.
Yeah.
You guys can talk about that. I don't know anything about it.
Kenny versus Spenny?
Dude, I broke Kenny Hotz's record of staying up late. Nobody talks about it.
What? What are you talking about?
He stayed up for 7 days. I stayed up for 8 days. One guy just went. I did it to spite him.
Yeah, I love Spike.
I
Yeah,
love
man.
Sprite, the drink.
Me too.
I like drinking it right after eating a banana. That shit goes hard.
The fuck?
Banana Sprite.
You know that like makes you throw up physically, like you just get
Oh,
everything out of your butt.
I
It's
hate
a good
throwing
way-
up mentally. So, you know,
No,
like-
it's a good, it's a good weight loss regimen for bulimic girls.
Andy saying I love drinking a Sprite and then eating a banana is like his version of me saying, you ever have a big lip alligator moment while you're ordering McDonald's?
Autistic guy at a funeral, just everybody's crying, and then he just puts his arms out like a showman and goes, "Alligator moment," and everybody smiles and feels better.
What's your
Like,
big
aw.
lipped alligator moment?
You're at a funeral and
You
you're
ever
at the
had one?
wake. You're at the funeral and you're at the wake and you just shout, "Elephant!"
You go to a child's funeral. They have like a Minions
King.
coffin and everything. You just run in, walking like a dinosaur, going, "I'm a motherfucking T-Rex."
You go to a child's funeral and you go, "Timing!"
Adventure home.
Is it two
Doug
pigs
Walker did.
humping?
Is it coping something?
Go to a kid's funeral, and like the place just, the church catches on fire because the Coke machine. You just go, "Oh."
That wasn't even English.
Why did he try forcing? It's like I don't. There's like 2 movies where that could apply.
That was like a horror movie sound.
Yeah, it really distorted what he said.
What, burning the Coke or fucking?
I don't even know.
What are you
That's right,
screaming?
or licorice.
What about my mom?
Let's talk about Irate Gamer, how he wants people to go to hell when they die.
I have kind of a funny story about the Irate Gamer that I think you guys would like. When I was a kid, I went to FYE. I say as a kid, I was like 16, 15, I don't know.
Yeah.
But I went to FYE, and just in the bargain bin, there was the Irate Gamer DVD just on top, and I got whiplash.
Oh my god.
Like, that was
There's
the
an
last
Irate
thing
Gamer
I was
DVD?
expecting to see in the bargain bin.
How-
at FYE.
How did he get a single DVD in a
Yeah,
store?
he had a DVD in a store. What?
Well, no, it's just, I don't think it was in the store. I think it's because the bargain bin, it's always just shit they sell to FYE. So I'm thinking that,
yeah.
like, some guy just suckered them into thinking it was a real show.
Oh my god.
So, like, they just bought, and I remember seeing it was like $2, so.
You didn't get it? Or you
Should I
did?
do-
No, I didn't want it.
I
Oh,
should do that. I should do that with roommates.
yeah.
I remember I went to a thrift store once and I found someone's old ass burned DVDs of AVGN episodes from like 2008.
That's
Whoa.
badass.
What is
You
even the
should do
point?
that with the sandwich.
Oh yeah, that's true. I think the first one biology tape we made, we just put it in Goodwill in the music section.
That's
awesome.
what's up. My friend used to try to make like shitty horror movies. He used to put them on VHS tapes and give them to Goodwill, but he'd put them in like fucking kid VHS, so it'd be like Thomas the Train Engine and just be a stupid video.
Classic.
VHS tapes are like the most easily moddable like media format because you can completely unscrew the case and put a different tape in there. So you could just have the shell of something like VeggieTales or something and put like hardcore porn.
Yeah.
Dude, I remember when I was working at Goodwill, like people just donate shit like in bulk. They don't like sort through anything. They just drop off big ass boxes of shit.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
just
And
bags of
one
shit, yeah.
time, someone had to do like a donation in error form because I guess they accidentally donated what they called their home movies,
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Go on.
Uh-oh.
and they never got those back.
And I have them all.
So
I'm looking at them right now.
you're just like, whoa, you got home movies on VHS, like the cartoons? Okay, I'm keeping that. You're not getting that shit.
I saw a poll on Twitter where someone was asking like if Coach McGurk was hot, and all the answers were no. And I'm like, people are smart.
People are smart.
Brendan.
He sucks.
Brendan.
He's funny, but he's an awful.
Who did your
person.
hair, Picasso? Who's your dad, Picasso?
Here's a note.
It's not a fucking no.
How'd you sleep? Like this? That's the
I love
that made me fucking die.
Chicks
dude.
love fat guys, Brendan.
It's a joke.
Every pretty girl has a fat father, Brendan.
I love home movies.
Yeah, same.
Miles said to me that's like the one adult cartoon that literally makes him laugh out loud. He doesn't really get Simpsons or Family Guy, but he loves home movies and
I can
All
get that.
movies is good. And Dr. Katz, I fucking love.
I almost threw up in that one scene in home movies where someone pees in Coach McGurk's bottle,
Yeah.
and he
Oh,
wakes
yeah.
everyone up at like 3 a.m. and there's like, morning already. I fucking just killed
My
him.
favorite is fucking. So your idea to cure my insomnia is for me to
my
go to
God.
sleep.
Hey, attention all insomniacs. All you gotta do
Wow, that's
No,
genius,
insomnia.
Melissa.
is go to bed.
Wow.
That whole episode was funny where he's just in the sleep center with like all that shit on his chest. Just go,
I love
come on.
I love the pizza party episode where he's just so petty and at the very
Yeah,
end he
the
finally
pizza
gets
club. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's just how trivial it was.
Yeah.
He's such a child.
Yeah.
Yeah, Coach McGurk rules.
All right, attention swimmers. Or swimmer. Got some announcements to make here. Sundays at 10, it's all kids out of the pool for Adult Swim.
You can't just decide to go swimming whenever you want.
That's when there'll be count 'em new shows. New shows, home movies,
Who went wee-wee in my canteen?
Aqua Teen Hunger Force,
Look at my freaking car.
a Bragg Show,
You fell. Your father and race were...
Harvey Bergman, Attorney at Law, G-Lab 2021,
You broke the monitor, and you're dead. Happy?
Cowboy Bebop, and Space Ghost Coast to Coast.
This is Willie Nelson.
Wilson.
No kids under 17, though. So that's new, too. Sunday at 10, Adult Swim on Cartoon Network.
There was a girl I went to school with. Her last name was Cunt, spelled with like a K and ends with a Z. And, like, I remember every time like a teacher took roll, like they had to like they either just said like Cassandra K or just anything else because
K
nobody
what?
felt
K what?
you have to be more specific. There's 2 Cassandra K's in here.
Cassandra KK. There's 3
K-
Cassandras in here.
Oh my
Cassandra KKK is mine.
Bah.
SpongeBob.
Bah.
Oh, Andy! While you're here,
Yeah.
talk about your fucking Pooh's Adventures shit. That one.
I got 2 of my movies on the Pooh's Adventures wiki.
You
How
should
the Grinch stole Hanukkah, and how the Grinch stole Kwanzaa.
You should
And,
explain what Pooh's Adventures is for the uninitiated.
Oh, okay. It's just like these dumb people on the internet. I say people because none of them are kids. They're all like 30-year-old losers. But they just put all these fictional characters in one movie. Like they'll do like Pooh's Adventures of Cannibal Holocaust, and they'll just have like just all their favorite
They'll
animes
do like
and shit.
they'll do like Pooh's Adventures of the SpongeBob movie, and it'll be like the SpongeBob movie, but they had like Winnie the Pooh and Lightning McQueen and Slimer and fucking Bowser and
like
just a whole bunch
Botany
of random
Bullwinkle
characters
and shit. Just all these
Yeah.
cartoon characters. But I got 2 of my movies on there. How the Grinch Stole. Oh fuck yeah, it goes hard. And it has the Don't Shit Your Pants Simulator guy. Holy shit, it's bad. But I got 2 of my movies. How the Grinch Stole Hanukkah. How the Grinch Stole Kwanzaa. But it was a real scuttlebutt to get them on there because like there were two people that ran the wiki. One of them hated it, and then the other person had no problem with it. Like this one person was just like, "This guy's trolling. He's making fun of us," and the other guy was like, "I don't think there's anything wrong with it. Like it looks normal to me." But they're still on there to this day, and it makes me happy.
Yo,
Dude, those wiki people are a different fucking breed. I don't understand
I
that.
know, right?
That's a way to put it.
Yeah.
like those people, and like the people who make like fake like logos or like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like those people, like, what?
They remind me. I think my favorite Twitter user of the year is the Simpsons Ninja guy because he's.
I
just
love
like
him. Dude, when he followed me, literally like my day, like I was having a shitty day, but that made it better.
Freeze, do you know about the Simpsons Ninja guy?
Is that the little kid with the yellow skin and the blue ninja outfit or whatever?
Yeah,
No, you
he's
say
like
it's
Ben-
a kid, but Ben Hughes is like older than
Yeah.
like everybody. He's like pushing 30.
Oh.
Yeah, all he does on Twitter is he asks artists very politely to draw Simpsons females in ninja outfits.
No sexy,
And
no
he-
sexy.
Yeah,
You
no
have
sexy.
to say that. No sexy.
No sexy. But he loves Simpsons characters, female Simpsons characters like Marge and Maude and whatever in ninja outfits. And he does these videos of like Homer strangles Squidward, and it's one of those like old like 2008 style videos where he'll play a clip of Homer strangling someone, and then he clicks to the next tab and it's Squidward choking.
Yeah, and it's always like he puts Eeyore laughing in there, like Eeyore from fucking Pooh.
Yeah, he has this whole like lore where like Eeyore is like Marge Simpson's like new fucking like girlfriend or something.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
Yeah,
just-
he has
I
lore
see.
where it's like Eeyore's in this polyamorous relationship with every girl from The Simpsons. Like, it's kind of badass if you
Yeah.
think about it.
I've just been on the Wikipedia for Cannibal Holocaust ever since that got brought up.
That's what's up.
What a cool movie.
Dude, I love that movie. I showed it to like one of my friends and he hated it. That's the same friend I showed Serbian film to. He also hated it. And when I
Cannibal
tell
Holocaust-
people this, they're just like, "No wonder like your friends hate you."
Cannibal Holocaust has like legit great cinematography
Oh,
sometimes.
yeah, and the soundtrack, bro.
Yeah, the soundtrack goes hard.
Isn't that the movie that Matt Trey and Stone Parker made?
Oh, Cannibal the Musical.
Oh,
I remember. that.
Let's build some man.
No, we're talking about this one movie from the 80s.
Yeah, shit goes hard. And it was like it's one of the first like found footage films.
Oh, it is the
like,
first.
Yeah, and they got like in a bunch of trouble. I think
Yeah.
there was something before Cannibal Hall. I could be
There was this.
wrong,
Let me find it. It's on my letterbox. There's this one movie that's found footage, but it was made in like the 1960s. But the found footage is just like jazz musicians in like an abandoned apartment suffering from heroin withdrawal.
but no, that's what I was thinking of actually.
It's called The Connection. It's just a
Yeah.
movie where like jazz musicians don't have heroin, so they're waiting for their dealer to come, and so some dude's just filming it. It's really cool.
That sounds cool.
Sounds like every day of my life for me.
It's made in 1961.
Damn, that was the year.
But like, yeah, the dude that directed Cannibal Holocaust, he got in trial. In fact, he was put on trial like because they thought like the actors were actually killed, so he got in trouble for that. But he also got in trouble for like all this shots of like animals dying.
Yeah, he legitimately killed real animals on film.
Oh yeah, like a spider monkey, a tortoise.
He killed a spider monkey twice, not because it happens twice in the movie, but because he couldn't get it right the first take.
Yeah.
Yeah, like he got in trouble because people thought like the real actors died because I guess he made them sign a clause saying they couldn't appear in anything else for like a year afterwards.
Yeah, right.
And it also stars Robert Kerman, who did like porn movies before this.
Yeah.
He was just like a porn actor who wanted to do mainstream movies.
Who's your favorite porn actor?
If we're talking about old school, I like Ron Jeremy. If we're talking about new school, I like Johnny Sins.
I'd have to go, Lauren Phillips, Natasha Nice, Mandy Moose, Riley
Mandy
Reed.
Moose is cool.
What else? Harmony Raines, Professional, Lana Rhodes, and then Skylar Box, and then
This
Milu
answer's too long.
Blaze, and Mila Khalifa, and then Mia Malkova, and then Sarah Banks, and then
Dude, it's a
Diamond
fucking
Jackson.
essay, man.
It's like that meme. Name every droid.
And then
Every got his bookmark tab open.
Dude, you just reading the essay. You gotta stop.
I'm just trying, off the top of the dome is what I'm trying to get at here.
Too much
and then
dome. Go
Brianna
back.
Beach, and then Corey Chase, and then Remy Jones. And
We're
then,
just reading a list or something. Oh, God.
no, I'm literally just sitting at my computer staring at a blank screen thinking.
I'm so sorry.
I know.
Well, Wayne, what's your answer? I know you
I
have
don't
one.
watch porn.
I don't watch porn.
So, going off top of my dome, we got
That sound.
He probably consumes
I-
the most out of all of us and just doesn't want to admit it.
Totally.
I got my answer, but you have to look it up.
Okay.
Her name is Adelia Rose. She is a bombshell. You got
Please
it,
don't
bro.
be a 7-year-old kid. Please don't be
It
Just
is a
look her up.
7-year-old.
Just look her up.
Type it in the chat.
It's a little child with progeria.
This is such a cool podcast for Andy to be on. You're leaving such a great first impression.
Yeah, dude. I hate Cake Boss because it's just like that show is just so dumb. Just dude asked for
Cake
just a
Boss
fire
because he's
truck
Italian.
cake for his kid. It's just like, so we're gonna make a giant 7-foot fire truck out of Rice Krispies. Like, shut up.
Dude, Cake Boss was one of those shows like the what was that extreme home makeover shit?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I used to watch that,
That
as
was
a
the
kid because my dad loved it.
I hated that. Oh, you like fish? We're gonna put fucking fish tank in your room, and your walls are gonna be aqua blue. The marine life, and fucking we're gonna have a real shark eat you in the bathroom.
Yeah,
It-
it was
you
like,
know
oh,
what's
you like
this-
one thing, let's make your whole room based on it.
You know
You
what's
like
the
horses? We're
story?
gonna spread manure all over your floors.
You know what's the story behind a lot of those? A lot of times it's like the people that get that shit don't even want it. Like Pimp My Ride, for example. Like there's this guy that was on it. He was like a fat guy, and like Exhibit was just like, "All right, we're gonna give you a snack food themed Lamborghini," and shit. And it's like, and it was just like it had like a popcorn machine, a cotton candy machine, and stuff. And like years later he said like, "Yeah, I didn't even want all that stuff."
Dude, the funniest thing about Pimp My Ride is that it's all cosmetic. Like, if they chose someone whose car just like didn't start, they would make it over, but they wouldn't like do anything to fix it not starting. So they would just have this like shell of a car that is pimped out.
Just garbage. It really is. Crappy chitty bang
How many
bang ghetto
how
cars.
many of those cars do you think were just like totally robbed?
Oh, I bet like 2 years in, they just take that shit to the dump.
Yeah.
Like try to sell it. Like nobody's gonna buy that eyesore. Like, come on.
Those shows always fucking lie to your face. Cause Cribs, most of the people were just like renting these fucking places.
Yeah,
I
no.
like Chris Pontius where he just lived in a van.
That's so awesome, yeah. And Steve-O has the fucking most disgusting apartment in the world.
Oh yeah, where he has like the half pipe in there.
Yeah.
I love that shit.
I love that Steve-O shows off his degree from clown college.
Yeah.
Nah, he had the best one.
I like it when he has like the beer cans just stacked up neatly.
Yeah.
Andy, what's your favorite Jackass skit?
God, it's hard to say. Trying to think. Like my favorite from the show. Fuck. Goddamn. Okay, movie skit. Since most people movie. Okay, you can't go wrong with the car up the butt one.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you can't go hard. You can't go wrong with the fireworks up Steve-O's butt.
Yeah, that one's good.
Really, you can't do just anything with the butt. You know. It's like the Eddie Murphy song. Boogie in the butt.
I think
I'm trying to think
Butterbean's
of my favorites.
I think Butterbean's a classic.
Oh,
Yeah. Is Butterbean okay?
I love the show with Bam Margera just harassing his parents that he makes more money than.
Viva La Bam.
Yeah.
Bam's
Such a
such a
fucking shit
shithead.
show.
My favorite Jackass sketch might be the one that was in. It's either in the 2.5 or in the actual movie, but it's the one where Chris Pontius is in the gorilla suit, and they put them in Phil and Ape's like hotel room.
Yeah, that's in 3, yeah.
Yeah, I think it was in 2, but the disco on wheels, that one, where it's
That's the
just they have
first
a
one.
disco in a trailer car and it's just fucking swerving.
That one just looks
Like
fun.
Yeah, like I want to be in that. Like that's the best Jackass skits where it's just I want to do that.
Yeah, the one
No,
where
they-
they surf over the fucking barrels. I want to try that.
Oh wait, dude, Henry Rollins like driving the fucking terrain vehicle while.
Oh yeah,
Steve-
off-road tattoo.
Yeah,
Yeah, that one's funny.
One of the
Yeah.
funniest ones is in a 2.5, I think, where it's they give themselves enemas and they try and like pole vault while shitting, so it would like rocket ship them.
Yeah, the long
That's
jump.
awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. It's not from one of the movies, but I always think about the one from the show where Johnny Knoxville goes to the town named Myanus and he just starts listening to there's a Jack Russell
There's
Terrier
a Jack
in
Russell
Myanus.
Terrier in
Yeah.
Mayans.
It's so
Oh, yeah.
simple.
I always think about like looking back. Bam was so full of himself. Do you know about his pilot for a cartoon, Bamimation?
Yeah.
Bamimation.
Yeah.
Like that was gonna go anywhere.
The Bamimation Proclamation.
I can't fucking stand Bam. He was always my least favorite. It's sad to see him now, though, but my god.
His parents were always way funnier than he was because they were just
True.
normal people.
Yeah.
Yeah, them being gone from the new one was the saddest part about him.
Yeah.
He is in it though.
Yeah, he's in one
Yeah.
Yeah,
bit.
for
like,
one scene.
A
The
split
marching,
second.
yeah, he's in the only like the marching band one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't even notice him when I watched it. Actually.
They had to list him in the credits because of it.
Yeah.
I did like that one though. That one was like it was really fun to see it in the theaters, just hear everybody's reaction and shit.
Yeah. I like the new stuff.
Let's talk about Hurricane Ian.
Is that really the name?
It is.
Yes.
Oh shit.
Hurricane Ian.
First,
Well, yeah. How many people here live in Florida? 4?
me.
3 or 4? Yeah.
Andy, where do you live?
Texas.
Exact address.
El Paso.
Texas.
Yo, you live in
Yeah.
Texas?
That makes a lot of sense.
Wait,
of
you
all the
live in
things
you
said
live
before.
wait where in Texas?
El Paso, Texas.
You live like
El
right
Paso.
next to me.
Real shit. Where you
Hey.
from? Oh fuck yeah, dude.
Also cut that out.
Yeah, yeah. Sure.
No, leave it in. I'll pay you to leave it in.
Oh shit! You get payment.
Money.
You guys should meet up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to
Like a
Joseph's
local
house
Whataburger.
and kill him.
And kill him. Do a live action. Do like a like a candid like prank video where you sneak into Joseph's house and just like fucking kill him.
Pranked,
It's
bro.
not even. It's not even a prank. That is.
Oh, I fucking got you, dude. You're dead.
you like throw shit at his face and like kick him over and like. Got you. He falls down the stairs. He like breaks his head open.
Throw boiling oil in his face, blinding him. Spooked you, scared you. You should have seen your face.
Have you ever seen the video where it's the guy just gives his friend laxatives and then just locks the bathroom door so the kid just shits in his pants in the middle of the hallway?
Damn, bro.
That's what he
It's
gets
like
for breaking
seeping out
my
of his
Mad
pants.
Catz controller.
Dude, Mad Catz was such a shitty brand of controller.
Yeah, they
It
sucked. I was
sucked.
like, I know it's like a dumb meme to just say that's like the one you give your shitty friend or your little brother, but that really was.
Do you know about the Mad Catz like Facebook post? I forget if it was on 9/11 or just 4th of July, but it was a post where it was like it must have been it was some like event where a lot of people died, and they made a post that's like, "Oh, here's to all who have fallen," and it was like an American flag, but the Mad Catz logo was on it, and it was red, so it looked like bloody claw marks through the
It's badass. It's like a dinosaur went to America.
What's the best game on the PS2?
The SpongeBob SquarePants movie game.
I want to go with Jaws Unleashed.
That's what's up. It's hard to say. It's hard for me to just say
Or
one
Turbo.
game. But like at the moment, I'm obsessed with Killer 7, so I'm gonna go with Killer 7.
PS2 game? I thought that was only on GameCube.
No, it's on both.
Uh.
It's also on PC.
Psychonauts.
No, wait, was that PS2? I thought that was only Xbox.
It was on PS2. Dragon Ball Z Budokai was another good PS2 game.
Oh hell yeah!
I love
Budokai
Bu-
Tenkaichi 3.
Dude, I love
Don't
Dragon
get-
Ball
Yeah,
Budokai.
Don't get Andy started on Dragon Ball. That's like his fucking muse.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm
really?
like-
Nice.
Andy
Yeah.
loves Dragon Ball.
If there's anything I can go on, it's the misfortunate in Dragon Ball.
And not being racist.
It's Dragon Ball or Yakuza?
Oh yeah, I fucking forgot about that. Just
My
forgot
favorite
about
PS2,
it.
my favorite PS2 game will be Super Monkey Ball. I don't know.
Christian?
Why were you Christian?
Super Monkey Ball Banana Blitz.
Was that on PS2?
PS2 game, Cartoon Network Racing.
Cartoon Network, right? I forget that's a game.
Bubbles a lot. It's my favorite.
I play Johnny Bravo and Chicken.
It's easier for me to talk about PS1, man. Because a lot of PS2 games are on everything.
Yeah. I think PS2 was the best platform for most of them.
Yeah, true.
I don't want to get into it, but I think GameCube was overhyped as fuck.
I agree.
GameCube is awesome.
I think most of like the Nintendo IPs, most of their GameCube installments, they're not very good.
What? Okay, well.
Except
like
for
what?
Metroid.
There's like 3 GameCube exclusives that I want to play, and it's like Melee, Pikmin, or Luigi's Mansion.
Yeah, except Melee and Metroid Prime.
Well, technically,
Bruce hates Pikmin, bro.
And well,
Technically, Luigi's Mansion
Ooh.
it started on the
isn't
GameCube.
an exclusive. It's also on 3DS now.
What is?
The Luigi's Mansion.
It's on 3DS now.
Yeah, right now. It just came out.
Great.
I don't
And
know.
also,
Yes.
and also, Pikmin 1 and 2 aren't exclusive. You can play those on the Wii.
Ooh, see,
I got
I'm
the-
right.
I got the Wii one.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
had.
the Wii one's
played them on the
actually
Wii.
better because like you can actually point with the Wiimote. So cool.
I rented them on the Wii.
Oh my god! Are you
You
serious?
rented them on the Wii.
Yeah.
That's
I
so
can play the game.
What is
I can
stupid
play the
about
game
that?
real good.
You rented
What
them
game?
on the Wii.
You rented them on the Wii.
Guys, have
You
you guys ever
rented
played
them on the Wii.
Donkey Kong?
Do you have a
Donkey Kong?
subscription to GameFly?
Yeah, have you ever played Donkey Kong Gamefly Jungle Beat?
GameFly?
It's a,
I knew it was coming. Like a mile away, I could predict.
it's a pretty good game.
Oh,
He's just in a hole in his room.
Yeah.
I love Donkey Kong.
It's by the people who made Galaxy.
But it's
Mario.
not the best Donkey Kong, and you know that.
I know, but it is made by Mario Galaxy team, and it is fun.
Donkey Kong Country Returns goes hard.
Which one?
Yeah.
Returns on Wii.
Which one?
Returns on Wii.
Why'd you say which one?
There's one on 3DS.
She said the Wii.
3DS.
The Wii game I used to play the most was House of the Dead.
Oh, that's what's I used to play that at the movie theater, the arcade version.
House of the Dead Overkill. Where they say fucking tits.
Shit, I remember when I played No More Heroes for the first time when I was young. I was just instant love. I remember thinking like, yo, this seems like it doesn't belong on the Wii, but it plays very well.
Do you guys have a game that you like really like everything about except the gameplay? Because for me, that's Epic Mickey.
For me,
I
that's that's Earthbound.
Yeah, you know what?
I understand that. Like, I'm a big fan of Earthbound, but I can understand like people can like enjoy the art, but like the
I
game
love
itself, it
everything
takes a lot
about
of
Earthbound
dedication.
except for actually playing Earthbound.
Yeah,
Nah,
Like,
fuck
let me
that.
find it.
here.
Let me find the one picture I was obsessed with for a while.
Pretty much, I love Earthbound, except actually playing it, because I've still never beaten the game to this day.
I've never beaten Earthbound.
When you mentioned Epic Mickey, that just reminded me like when that game came out, like I thought it was gonna be super cool, and then I actually played it.
Yeah, same with me.
And then there was this kid at school that thought it was the best game ever, and like his background on his phone was just like a Disney princess smoking cigarettes with Suicide Silence tattoos.
However, Mother 3 is actually a lot of fun to play in my
Oh, I love Mother 3.
Yeah, Mother 3 actually has fun gameplay.
What?
I've never played Mother 3.
Yeah, Mother 3, because they added the whole beat mechanic. Beat your meat mechanic. Yeah. And like they made the rolling HP system actually like manageable now. So like it's a lot better.
Okay. I agree. Earthbound's like my favorite game, or one of them.
That's what's up. You like Chrono Trigger?
I've never played. I've always wanted to.
Oh,
Never played
definitely played Rules.
It's why it looks like a cool Dragon Ball.
No, yeah, it's the same dude, Akira Toriyama.
Toriyama, I know.
What's your favorite SNES game? Mine is Zombies Ate My Neighbors.
Oh fuck yeah, I love Zombies Ate My
That
Neighbors.
is a good one.
Mine would probably be Yoshi's Island.
Yeah, it's either that or Super
Yeah.
Metroid or one of the Donkey Kongs.
Mine's is either Zombies Ate My Neighbor or fucking Super Castlevania 4.
Oh, that's what's up, man.
That's hard. That's a hard one for me because I genuinely really like just vanilla Mario World. I think that's one of the best Mario games.
Do you know what's an
yeah.
underrated
Oh,
game?
same here, dude. I can play that like in one sitting.
The fucking the Nightmare on Elm Street game for the NES is super underrated. It's like
I never-
legitimately a fun game.
I never actually
The one-
played
the
it. I
one
only
AVGN
watched the
played?
Angry Video
Yeah,
Game
it's
Nerd.
the one AVGN played. It's like legitimately really fun to play.
That's awesome.
I think Sonic 2 was pretty good. Yeah, that one on the SNES.
Yes.
Yeah, the fucking Mexican bootleg.
Yeah.
What game was that originally? Like,
It was like a Speedy. It was like a Speedy Gonzales.
Why are you singing?
because that music went hard though. I love that
Sonic
music.
Yeah, I was
I mean,
thinking.
like the first stage. But yeah, SNES is awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got it. But when it comes to SNES games, there's some Super Famicom games that I love. Like, of course, Fatal Fury goes hard, Super Famicom, and there's like a really cool Dragon Ball fighting game. It's just Street Fighter, but with Dragon Ball. I love
I believe it. Yo, Mario Paint. I love Mario Paint.
it.
Mario Paint's
Mario
awesome.
Paint, Mario Paint goes hard. Like, I never actually like. I used to use like the Music Composer a bunch, like the program on the computer.
Yeah.
Like that shit went hard. Like the one on PC where it just lets you do more shit. That one's cool.
Yeah.
And like, I don't know, it's just a cool interface. There's just not like any other game like it.
Yeah.
Like, and if you say Kid Pix, you're gonna get arrested.
Dude, Kids Pix is so cool though.
Yeah.
But it's cool, but it's not
Kid
compared to
Pix,
Mario
come on and play with Kid Pix.
Kid Pix, Kid Pix. I got arrested for having Kid Pix.
I always
That worked well.
I always like the fucking like undo.
Oh, the
sound effect.
erase.
Undo,
I
undo.
made a boo boos.
Yeah.
I love it.
Uh-oh.
Yikes!
Oh man.
Ah,
Undo.
Oh no.
what if you
Oh
undo and
no.
you did undo and it did the Peter Griffin? Oh,
It just wouldn't let you do anything until you finish. It'd be so cool.
what's your favorite system, guys? Console video game?
God, I
PS2.
can't.
PS2?
I like PS2 a lot. Like, if it comes down to like a shit I grew up with, like definitely that era, PS2 and GameCube.
I have to say PS2 also.
I would have to say Wii.
Yeah, we goes
Man,
hard, yeah.
I loved the Wii as a kid, but looking back, I pretty much only had horrible games for it.
Like,
That's
did
a
you just
you
have a bunch of
problem.
like shovelware or whatever? Like,
Yeah, pretty much. I
like,
mean, I had a good time with it.
Did you have one of those digital design games like Ninja Bread Man or Anubis the Second?
Oh my god, Ninja Bread
Dude,
Man.
I remember like I got Anubis the Second as a gift from some I forget like who, but like I remember playing it, and I remember I never had the smidgen of a thought as a kid that like a game could be bad.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
it has to be me. So like when I was playing through this garbage ass game, I got so frustrated I cried and never played. That was like the one time a video game made me cry because
I would
it just,
also like to say that like how all of those games
Last week.
are the exact same games, just like reskinned.
Basically,
Yeah.
yeah, and like there was Ninja Bread Man, Anubis the Second.
One with
And,
the
there was
girl.
like another one where it was like like a girl in like Toyland or whatever. It was dumb. Those people just like made millions
For real.
doing nothing.
Ooh, yeah.
Just have like oblivious grandmas looking for last minute gifts for their kids.
yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
no kid saw that shit in the store and said, "I want that." Like, no way.
Yeah.
Right.
The Wii
No
was
way.
dope.
The only way those games sold because of grandmas who were like, oh, this looks lovely.
It's just like those Video Brinquedo
Yeah.
movies. Like, it's just no
Ratatouille
way.
and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I love the aesthetic of the Wii.
Yeah, I mean, just
yeah.
even the channels is just genius.
Yeah, I just love it. It's like YSG. I just love it.
That's why I hate that they just stripped all of that away from the past
What?
couple of years.
Yeah, the
You know
Switch
what
is
I
boring
hate
as
about
hell.
the Switch is just no themes. Like, I
It has-
remember, like,
Yeah.
The Switch has no personality.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Because it's just like on the subject of like the themes, it's just like when people first got the Switch, they just saw only two themes, black and white, and they were just thinking, "Oh, there's gonna be more in the future." 5 years later, nothing.
Yeah.
Absolutely nothing.
Hell, we barely got like folders like what, a couple of months ago? Or groups.
Do you remember when they added Bluetooth as an update? Like that was there the whole time.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
That
yeah.
confused me because it's like I don't know anything about tech, so it's just how do they forget Bluetooth? Like, because I think it's more of a physical thing. Like, you know, you just have to have something inside it to have it.
Well, because
Yeah.
they already had Bluetooth features because that's how they connect to the controllers.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
True.
That explains everything.
I thought it was fucking funny when the Scott Pilgrim game was like the first one to use the invite feature.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Like that came out and when people were like, "What the hell is this? This was here the whole time?"
I remember that too. I remember like seeing that for myself when that game came out, and I was just like, "Wait, what?"
Yeah.
Because like I was thinking that like, oh, some other game has it because I don't have like a lot of like first party games. But no, it's like really, it's just odd.
It's just that, yeah. And the Nickelodeon fighting game uses it too, but none of the fucking important games.
Yeah, I was about to say it's funny how like no first party Nintendo game uses it.
Yeah. Why the hell is it even there?
They're coming to your neighborhood.
You're not the pizza guy.
Zombies ate my neighbors! Now playing on Sega Genesis and Super NES, a 55-level feeding frenzy of time-cut creature features. Fend off bee-moving maniacs with your weed whackers, exploding soda pop, and oozy squirt gun. Save the neighbors! Or they're dead meat. Zombies ate my neighbors! From Konami.
Guys, what's your favorite writing utensil?
The pencil.
Yo,
I like those the Bic pens.
I
Yeah.
like feathers with the big flumes and just dipping it
Whoa.
in ink.
That goes
And
OG.
just writing death threats to my local senator.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like writing with a Gundam marker.
I like mechanical pencils. Those are cool.
Yeah, like on our like jokes aside, I like mechanical pencils.
Yeah.
Because you know you can pretend they're needles with your friend in class. Go, oh, look, I'm doing heroin, and then laugh. Just have a good, sensible chuckle.
I never thought they felt good
Then
for
you
drawing
look
though.
Actually, I like them for drawing, but like you have to get the thicker ones,
Yeah.
like at least a 0.9.
Because sometimes the lead is just wacky. Looks stupid.
Yeah.
The cartoon boner just.
Beavis.
Oh, speaking of Beavis and Butthead, have you guys been seeing the new episodes?
I actually haven't. I've been meaning to.
I've seen
I
some
saw
of them.
you.
They're pretty
Are they
good.
good?
Or not.
What do you think, Freeze? Because I know you love Beavis. and
I
Butthead.
think they are good.
Are they as good as the original show?
No. But they're good. I'll give them this. They feel right. You know what I mean? It doesn't feel like, okay, this is the 2022 Beavis and Butthead. It feels right. Like them watching TikToks and YouTube videos and shit. I like that. That's right.
Yeah, I remember hearing about that, and I thought that's like funny.
Yeah.
I gotta check it out though. Like
But they definitely-
I haven't seen anything yet.
Oh, it's good. It definitely doesn't feel rehashed. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because some of them have been trying new things. Like there's been a few shorts where it's just Beavis.
Yeah.
Oh,
But also,
yeah.
they've been they've been like changing Beavis's character a little bit, where he's like more of a, I don't know.
He's
like
kind of
more-
like sympathetic now, which is
Yeah,
weird.
yeah. Like Butthead's like the only like real asshole.
Yeah.
God, I remember when like they brought Beavis and Butthead back in 2011.
Yeah.
That
Like I
season was
remember,
good.
like of course being excited. I loved it. It was like the first time I was excited for a TV show in like forever. And then like the next day at school, like these girls were bitching because they didn't like how they were making fun of Jersey Shore.
That's like the
I
best
loved
season.
that though. I love that they were just watching MTV shows.
Yeah,
That was so
yeah, I
creative.
like that too. Like
Yeah.
when they were making fun of like 16 and Preg, they were making fun of like the baby daddy. They
Yeah.
were just like he's just playing Xbox while his girlfriend's bitching at him.
Yeah, that was the best thing about that season to me.
No, yeah, I love I think I hate Twilight jokes are fucking old now, but like I think Beavis and Butthead did it well because it was less making fun of Twilight and more so just like girls that liked it.
Yeah.
It's like in the movie where she's just like, "I'll always be with you," and then Butthead whispers, "I'll always be with you. Now give me some of your popcorn."
Like, yeah, that season was good too.
And demanding a refund when they didn't pay. I love that shit.
I think all of these like reboots or like bringing back. I think just like it shows that like Beavis and Butthead are pretty timeless.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I was watching the 2011 season like a night or two ago, and it's actually not that bad because I remember everyone. Oh, they just talked about Jersey Shore and like Teen Mom and stuff. It's really they don't talk about it that much. It's
It's just short.
It's pretty
Yeah.
faithful to the original.
Yeah.
Yeah, like when they looked at music videos in the 2011 version, like I thought that shit was funny too. When they were looking at that one Skrillex video, the year of the equinox or whatever. Like
Yeah.
at the time, I was a huge fan of Skrillex, so like I remember like laughing my ass off at that. So I don't know if they still look at music videos, but like I think that'd be cool.
They've done a few.
They still do.
They did a Tyler the Creator one recently.
Oh yeah, which one?
It was See You Again, I think.
Oh shit, I want to see that now.
They did like a BDS. They did a BTS one and then like a Post Malone one too.
Oh,
Yeah.
I saw the BTS one on Twitter where like Beavis is a fan and he knows all their names.
Yeah, it like starts twerking.
Yeah, no, I saw that and I loved it.
Yeah, that was funny.
One of my favorite Beavis and Butthead episodes is in the 2011 season where Beavis like whimpers a bit and Butthead's just, you were crying.
Or
Like-
no, I saw that episode. It was like he had onions in his food, and the onion made him cry.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
literally until they're 80 in a retirement home, he's like, "You were crying."
Yeah.
My favorite one is the first one I've ever seen. When I went to my cousin's house, he was telling me about Beavis and Butthead, and he showed me on VHS the episode where they're prank calling the guy named Harry Sack. And like they're not even doing anything creative; they're just flushing the toilet. Like that episode, like I remember, like I was just hacking up air and just crying, just because of how fucking funny it was.
I really love the one from the 2011 reboot where they become fucking like tech support and they just start mimicking this guy there, and it's like, I understand your frustration, and then the guy there just starts mimicking them, like, hey, isn't that funny? That wasn't funny.
What about like in the 2011 series where they're controlling drone strikes?
Yeah.
That shit. I love that.
I remember someone on Twitter saying the new Beavis and Butthead, it's like different because Beavis is like way more abusive, or no, Butthead is way more abusive to Beavis.
Yeah, I've been
And
seeing that too.
I kind of see that, but I don't mind that much.
Yeah, no, because that's just kind of part of their dynamic. Like Butthead is the more dominant one.
It was kind of always there because when they started putting more of the older ones on Paramount with the music videos, I kind of saw that too, where it's just like Beavis is just going through shit and Butthead's just making fun of him. I never really thought that was a new thing.
Yeah, no, like Beavis always gets smacked up by Butthead.
Yeah. I guess less, but I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. It was always there. I guess it's just more. Just I don't know. Although I don't trust people on Twitter about that because I know a lot of them probably have never fucking seen the show before. That's how Twitter works.
Because a lot of them are just babies that just find out about shit.
Yeah, it's like 16-year-olds. I love the Animaniacs reboot.
Yeah.
I remember that, like, when that happened, and it's just like, I don't think it's that good.
I fucking hate Animaniacs.
Same.
I do too.
Stinks.
It's like I won't get into like my Animaniacs hate, but the quickest I can describe it, it just is a show where everyone who's writing it thinks they're really funny when they're not.
Yeah.
No, exactly. Like, there's a difference between, like, in my opinion, there's a difference between clever and funny.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, funny makes you laugh, and clever just at best, like, makes you blow a little air out of your nose.
It's like, oh, that's
like,
cute.
It's like with anime, it's like I liked it when I was a kid, but it's like as an adult, it really isn't that good. Because like I remember talking to people that just loved Animaniacs, and they were just talking about how genius it is. And it's like you watch it as an adult, you're just like, yeah, okay, I get it. It's a reference to an old movie, but it's not that funny.
Yeah, they say fingerprints because they want to fuck him. You're not that clever.
Get it because he wants to stick his fingers in his ass!
Yeah.
And also that dumb show that's like Animaniacs, but not, it's called Hysteria or whatever.
Oh yeah, you're
It's just like I remember like one of my friends in high school was just going, it's fucking genius. And then I watch an episode and it's like the joke is that it's the founding fathers, but it's Seinfeld. It's like there's no joke.
Yeah.
Like it's like literally it's just not funny.
It's
like God bless people that do find it funny. I'm sorry for interrupting.
No, you're fine.
But like I just can't find that shit funny.
I don't know. People treat it like it's like a successor to the OG Looney Tunes, and I don't see it as that at all.
Yeah. I don't, for me, it's like Animaniacs and Gumball that are like that.
I like Gumball.
I don't know.
Later Gumball, I agree with you, but I think that can be a creative show.
I liked Gumball, but then it started going in like, they're doing SJW episodes and they're making fun of Boogie 2988 for no reason.
They started getting meta.
I think I know what you're referring to with the Boogie. Was that like making fun of Boogie specifically? Because I thought that was just like a fat nerd archetype. Like,
I don't know. Yeah. But it's like the extent of their comedy is like, okay, this is gonna get clipped on Twitter. We're successful.
Well, that's most animated shows now.
No,
yeah, that's why they fucking can't stand them.
I think early Gumball was charming though, like just with the art and everything. But like I do agree with you that just later
I don't know.
stunk.
I hate the new thing like every animated cartoon does now, where they have the joke of this is how animation works. Fucking Big City Greens did it. I told you about the Close Enough thing where the character just goes through cartoon notes.
That was so weird.
Lame. It's so lame.
Close enough. Like I think it's been enough time to say that Close Enough wasn't that good.
No,
yeah. I was excited for it because I love regular show, but
Yeah.
like it just really wasn't that funny.
It was
Like,
weird because they announced like right after regular show ended, but it didn't come out for another 3 years. And by
Yeah,
by
it's
that
just
time,
in
I was like, I
limbo.
don't care anymore. And
Yeah,
yeah,
it's like I watched like the entire season one night, and like I remember like trying to lie. You ever do that where it's just you lie to yourself saying like, "Oh yeah, it's good, it's
yeah,
good."
totally.
It's like I do that like more than I'd like to admit, but it's just like really, it's just
Yeah,
I'm honestly surprised they got 3 seasons.
yeah, really. Because I didn't know anyone that watched it or talked about it.
Yeah.
It's like for me, it's like the first season like wasn't that bad, but the second and third seasons were just like, yeah, you just shat this out in a month, like
Yeah.
fooling.
I don't know. I just hate the jokes like that where it's like, what? This is how animation works? Animation is so hard. I love Wander, but I hate the joke where Hater just looks at the camera. People who work in animation deserve more credit and like.
I hate that
shut
too
the
because it's
fuck
just like
up.
Yeah.
it's just like they really shouldn't be bitching because it's like you guys are living in California, the most expensive state to live in. Some people would love that.
You're working for
Some
Disney.
some people would kill for the position you're in. Like,
Yeah.
It's like, shut the fuck up, you loser. Do you have nothing better to talk about?
I have one of those. I have one of those where it's like I like it. It's from an Adventure Time episode where it's like the 3D one where it's like April Fools and like Finn's like he's like drawing on BMO. He's like, man, whoever does this is such a loser, and then he just punches himself. Why did I do that? There you go. End of joke.
That one's cute.
I like that one. Like
The Wander one is weird because that's Craig McCracken.
Yeah.
He's already had 2 fucking insane shows.
Yeah, he's super successful.
Yeah.
What the fuck are you complaining about?
That's weird.
Exactly. It's just like, bro, come on. like I don't know if I have any right to say because I don't work in animation, but come on.
I don't get that because I don't know. You can people criticize movies that don't make fucking movies.
No,
And
yeah, no, I feel that because it's
Yeah.
like I remember when the first Avengers came out, everybody loved it, but like it's like with me, it's like I love superhero shit. I love Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Like I love the Spider-Man movies, but like I remember
Sam
just
Raimi
not really
stuff is
liking
good.
that movie that much. Like but like people were just like, well, you didn't work on the movie, so like you can't criticize.
Yeah,
it."
what
It's
the
like
fuck
so
kind of
lame.
complaint is that?
that's fucking dumb. Okay, say a chef just makes a garbage ass meal.
Yeah.
It's like, can you just not criticize that?
Yeah,
Like,
can you not say it tasted like shit?
It gives me food poisoning. Am I not allowed to say that?
Yeah,
No,
he worked hard on it.
Yeah, whatever.
No, I hate that too. Where it's like they worked hard on it. It's
Yeah.
just okay. They're trying to force this like Stockholm syndrome.
I
just
worked
on
hard.
you,
I
it's
worked
like-
hard on my school assignments, and I still got bad grades. What the
Yeah,
fuck are you on about?
exactly.
Nah, it's just goofy shit. It's just I don't know. People will just defend things as
I don't know.
they
Those are like snowflake people.
Yeah.
Snowflake.
I don't like using that word because it's like something John Kay would say, but that's really what it is.
No, I feel you. It's like that they think they're the main character of their fucking life kind of shit. No,
Yeah.
I feel you. It's like you're an actor than my play.
Tumblr users.
Nobody even uses Tumblr anymore, man. It's like MySpace now.
Reddit is really weird to me because it's still like stuck in 2010. People still make jokes and there's
Yeah.
people still make like advice animals and shit, and it's like, what universe are you from?
They're fucking like I know it's like it's not like a it's not a revelation or anything, but it's like Redditors are just so dumb. Like they'll just
It's just a
say
weird
girls
place.
say girls only date jerks and shit when they've never talked to a woman in their life, you know? It's just,
Yeah.
like I hate to use the word incel, but it literally is just a bunch of incels. Just literally people that just perma-virgins.
I thought you were gonna say permivore.
Permanent anytime.
Guys with permanent haircuts. But no, just goofy shit. And also, you know who I hate just on the internet in general? Just anybody with a Roman bust avatar. Where it's like they think they're just modern day philosophers because they just say, put down your phone screen.
What was it?
And close your eyes and think about what's in your mind. It's like, shut the hell. It's like your parents told you not to be lazy and eat junk food like 20 years ago, and you just brushed it off. But like when some weirdo on the internet with a Roman bust avatar does it, it's like you finally listened. It's just goofy shit.
Yeah, it's fucking silly. What was the tweet? Was it Kanye that made the tweet that was like, Halloween's the one day you're not in costume?
Oh yeah, where he's like fucking
yeah.
like he's Dino.
Yeah.
The best Kanye tweet ever was, maybe I couldn't be skinny and tall, but I'll settle for being the greatest artist of all time as consolation.
I do like that one.
Yeah, no, it's inspiring.
Yeah. Fucking, you said like you watch something and you're like lying to yourself. Fucking Jesus is King is like that.
Jesus is king.
That came out and everyone was like, "This is fucking amazing." It's a fucking piece of shit.
Yeah, no, it's just makes me, cause like I'm trying to think of other examples where I did that.
Yeah.
But I really can't.
I
like try to forget.
I kind of feel that about well, I don't know. I wasn't really lying to myself, but any new SpongeBob movie, like the second and the third one, those definitely weren't as good as I thought they were.
I like the second one, but the third one is. Yeah.
When the second time I saw the second one, I was like, that's up to par with the first one. Oh my god, no, it's not.
Oh no, I never said no. It's not better than or up to par, but I think it's deep. Like it's good as its own thing. But the third one itself, I don't know.
The third one's pretty bad.
Yeah. I only seen the first and the second one. I'll say this: the best part about the second one, I remember me and my friend saw it, and the part where Squidward was just running on the girl's ass. Some guy in the theater just screamed at the top of his lungs, "Tight asshole!"
What the fuck?
Like, I don't know if it was just some dude with Tourette's or whatever, but it made my night.
Nice.
And I still remember it and talk about it to this day. So there's something.
Yeah, here we go now. Play with me before.
The third movie is such. I hate the third SpongeBob movie.
Yeah,
I didn't see it.
That has like the soundtrack for that record, like that the soundtrack for that movie makes me so confused. Like, why do they choose Spanish trap music as
Yeah.
SpongeBob music?
It's trendy.
Yeah, that movie's weird. It's
I
not
don't
even
know.
like horrible, but
I feel bad saying that because I love SpongeBob, and I remember when the second movie was announced, that was like the most hyped I was ever for a movie at that point in my life. I was like, I cannot fucking wait for the second SpongeBob movie, and it was just kind of eh. And then I don't know, maybe it was because they outsourced it to the people who did the Captain Underpants movie.
the third one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, well, I still think it looked good.
Yeah, it looks pretty, but maybe that's the reason why it's not as good.
No, the animation isn't the problem. The story just sucks ass.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
This I don't know. The story was very weird, especially when they try to like put Camp Coral in it. Yeah,
They should have done. They should have went with the original version where it's like space cats and they had to fight those like alien
That
cats.
one was
right. Yeah.
That one was really fucking weird. I was kind of into it.
Right, like that would have been probably miles better than what we got.
Yeah.
Miles.
All this third movie is just like freaking. It's the first plot, but mixed with Finding Gary, and then shoehorned in with Camp Coral parts. It's just terrible.
Yeah, they shoehorned the Camp Coral stuff in just because it was the new reboot or fucking spinoff.
And then there's that whole Snoop Dogg segment.
Yeah.
It's like, you're so running out of ideas, dude.
Keanu Reeves is one of the main characters.
That's the only thing I know about that movie.
Yeah, it's so
Keanu
stupid.
Reeves.
It's like they're trying to do David Hasselhoff again, but it's throughout the whole movie.
I mean, to be fair, I think that was a callback to the Grandma's Kisses dub by Green Day '69.
Grandma's
Kisses.
Bruce Willis is my favorite bedtime hero.
Vin Diesel once made a go-kart that runs on the hopes and dreams of orphans.
I got a boner. I love that. That video should be in like a museum.
I love it. Like
Preserved by the National History Congress or whatever.
The National Film Registry.
Yeah.
Suck my wiener till I saw her teeth from my butthole.
My butthole.
Got 4 words for you. I love this company.
Are we still recording the podcast?
Yes.
Eddie?
We are still recording. I guess we should end now.
Yeah.
We've already lost 2 members.
Oh man, I'm sorry. I have that effect on people.
Andy, I love you. This was like one of my favorite episodes.
Any last words?
Hello.
Andy, say the N-word.
No!